first, it seemed harmless, a free meal here, a favor there. But as time passed, Nia's game grew more dangerous, her charms more potent. She soon found herself playing with the hearts of the townsmen, leaving them in confusion and jealousy, while she basked in their attention. However, what Nia didn't realize was that her actions would come with consequences far greater than she ever imagined. In a small town far away from the bustling cities, there lived a young woman named Nia. She was known throughout the town for her beauty. Her long flowing hair shimmered in the sunlight, and her skin was as smooth as silk. But what stood out most about her was her perfectly shaped buttocks. Everywhere she went, eyes followed her, admiring her curves. Nia soon realized the power she had over men. They were easily distracted, and some were even obsessed. Over time, Nia started using this to her advantage. Nia grew up in a humble home, raised by her grandmother. Her grandmother always told her that beauty fades, and what matters is a kind heart. Charm is deceptive, and beauty is fleeting. But a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised, her grandmother would often say. But as Nia got older, she didn't see the world the same way. She believed her beauty is her greatest weapon, especially her well-shaped body, which made many men turn their heads whenever she walked by. At first, Nia used her beauty innocently. When she was 18, men in the town would offer her free food from the market or help her carry her shopping bags just for a glimpse of her smile. But as she grew older, she began to realize the power she had, and she started to use it for personal gain. One day, Nia went to a local tavern. She wore a dress that fit snugly around her hips, accentuating her curves. As she walked into the room, she noticed the men's eyes lit up. They stared at her, some with lust, some with admiration, and some with pure fascination. Nia smiled to herself. She spotted a wealthy merchant named Lucas sitting by the bar. Lucas was known for being generous, but also for being weak when it came to beautiful women. Nia knew this, and she saw an opportunity. She approached Lucas, swaying her hips as she walked. His eyes widened as she drew closer. "Hello, Lucas," Nia said sweetly, her voice soft and melodic. "I heard you're the most successful merchant in town. Maybe you could teach me a thing or two?" Lucas, unable to resist her charms, smiled nervously. "Of course, anything for you, Nia." Over the next few weeks, Nia spent more time with Lucas. She made sure to wear tight dresses and would often accidentally brush her body against him whenever they talked. Lucas became infatuated with her, and soon he was buying her expensive gifts, hoping to win her heart. But Nia wasn't interested in love. She wanted wealth and luxury. As time passed, Nia realized that Lucas wasn't the only man she could manipulate. She began to use her charms on other men in the town, each time swaying her hips and flashing a seductive smile. There was Henry, the blacksmith, who offered to make her free jewelry, and Thomas, a young farmer, who gave her fresh produce every morning. Dear viewers, isn't this what is called using what you have to get what you want? It is obviously working for Nia, right? Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment where you're watching from. Let's keep enjoying this story. Nia started to play with their emotions, pitting one man against another, enjoying the attention and gifts that flooded her way. They competed to win her favor, but she never let any of them too close. She was careful, always keeping them at a distance while maintaining their interest. Despite her growing collection of admirers, Nia never felt guilty. She believed that men were simple-minded, and if they were foolish enough to be seduced by her appearance, they deserved to be used. She felt powerful, always in control, and never had to lift a finger to get what she wanted. But as Nia's web of manipulation grew, so did the consequences of her actions. One evening, as she was walking home from a fancy dinner Lucas had paid for, she was stopped by Henry, the blacksmith. "Nia, I've been meaning to ask you something," Henry said, his voice shaking slightly. "We've been spending a lot of time together, and I was wondering if you would marry me." Nia was taken aback. Marriage? She had no interest in marrying anyone, least of all Henry. But instead of telling him the truth, she smiled sweetly. "Oh, Henry, let's not rush into anything. I am not sure I am ready for that just yet." Henry frowned, his expression full of disappointment. "But I thought with everything we've shared, I thought you felt the same." Nia, realizing she had led him on too much, quickly backpedaled. "I am sorry, Henry. I care about you, but I'm just not ready." Henry walked away, heartbroken. For the first time, Nia felt a pang of guilt, but it quickly faded when she remembered the new dress Lucas had bought for her. However, Henry wasn't the only one feeling the effects of Nia's manipulation. Lucas, Thomas, and the other men began to notice that they were all competing for the same woman. Tensions rose in the town as they argued and fought over Nia, each man trying to prove he was the best choice for her. The one peaceful town became filled with jealousy and resentment. One day, as Nia was walking through the market, she overheard two women whispering about her. "She's nothing but trouble," one of them said. "She's using all those men and they don't even see it." "Poor Henry," the other woman replied. "He thought she loved him, but she's just stringing him along like the rest of them." Nia clenched her fist. How dare they speak about her like that? She stormed away, her anger building. But as the days went by, the whisper grew louder. People in the town were starting to see through her heart. Lucas, realizing that Nia was playing him, stopped buying her gifts. Thomas the farmer refused to give her any more produce. Even Henry, heartbroken as he was, stopped speaking to her. Hello viewers. So all these men feel used, right? But is it Nia's fault that they were carried away by her appearance? I feel Nia was just using what she have to get what she wants. Please let me know your view in the comment section. But don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment where you're watching from. Let's keep enjoying the story. Nia's world, once filled with luxury and attention, began to crumble. She had built her life on lies and manipulation, and now it was all falling apart. One evening, Nia sat alone in her small home, reflecting on the choices she had made. She had used her beauty to get what she wanted, but in the end, it had brought her nothing but loneliness. The men she had manipulated no longer trusted her, and the women in the town saw her as a schemer. Nia thought about her grandmother's words. Charm is deceptive, and beauty is fleeting. But a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. She had ignored that advice, believing her beauty would always be enough. But now, sitting in the dark, she realized how wrong she had been. Nia has spent her life using others, never thinking about the consequences of her actions. Now she was left with nothing. Her beauty, once her greatest asset, had become a curse. She knew she couldn't change the past, but she could change her future. Nia decided that from that day forward, she would stop using her beauty to manipulate others. She would focus on building real relationships based on trust and kindness, not deception. It wasn't easy. The people in the town were slow to forgive, and it took time for Nia to rebuild her reputation. But over the years, she learned that true beauty comes from within. She no longer relied on her appearance to get what she wanted. Instead, she worked hard, helped others, and showed kindness to everyone she met. So, dear viewers, beauty and charm can be powerful tools, but when used for selfish purposes, they can lead to isolation and destruction. True fulfillment comes from building genuine relationships and showing kindness, not from manipulating others. Beauty fades, but a good heart lasts forever. If you can still hear my voice, thank you for watching.